Again, welcome back. It is my distinct honor and privilege, again, to welcome Mr. Trevor Thompson to the program. Trevor, welcome.
Hey, nice to be here, you guys. Thanks for the invite. So, like I said, my name is Trevor Thompson. I'm the band director at Joe Lane Middle School here in Roseburg. This is my 5th year in Roseburg, and I gotta say, I love it. Not only do I work with Joe Lane Middle School, I also am involved with the community bands run through UCC. So involved with the concert band and the jazz band, which is it's super fun because it actually really gets me engaged with the community in different ways. And
the audience doesn't know that Mr. Thompson and I were actually in college together. You were finishing your bachelor's degree while I was exiting with my master's, correct? Or no?
Okay, so it was actually really, so my path towards teaching has been not the straightest path.
Sure, let's start there.
Actually finished my undergraduate degree in 2012 from California State University, Chico. And I decided, and to back up even further, I grew up in a ski town, Truckee, California, near Lake Tahoe. So skiing is a big part of my identity. So when I graduated my undergrad, I really just wanted to ski. So I actually took 3 years off, and I worked and skied, and that's what I did. So when you caught me, I was actually just realizing I needed to be a teacher. So I was getting my foot in the door with my master's, but I'd already completed my bachelor's.
Gotcha.
I was part of the community program, so it was kind of like state of purgatory, a little bit of limbo for me. So
gotcha. Now, please tell the audience, why Roseburg? When you were looking for jobs when you're at U of O, what about Roseburg struck your fancy? Or maybe it didn't. Maybe you're just desperate for work like the rest of us.
Well, I was really fortunate in that when I got the job here in Roseburg, it happened before I graduated, which always feels good.
Yeah.
And I honestly wouldn't have taken the job if I didn't feel good about it. Okay. But the reason I really was drawn here is I've always heard about Roseburg having a good band program. We've always had teachers bringing their bands up to UO to work with professors. And between prior graduates from UO teaching here in Roseburg, I just always kind of heard things or met people along the way. And it just seemed like a really good area to be, and close to Eugene, and things just kind of started to fit when I got here. I mean, when I first moved here, it's the first time I've ever moved to a new area where I really didn't know anyone. Things just started to settle. Since then, I've actually, I'm now engaged, so I'm getting married in June.
Yeah. What's your lovely almost bride's name?
So her name's Robin.
Robin, thank you.
we actually went to high school together, but no real romantic interest until we reconnected at a wedding in 2019.
Weddings.
And then
weddings can do that.
Yes, it was a magical time. And then I convinced her to move up to Roseburg. I was like, you need to be a teacher, and she just fell in love with it. So she went back to actually get her second master's degree in education.
Goodness.
And she's now in her 2nd year of 7th grade science at Fremont.
So you're making waves, sir. You're doing a good thing, and the kids really enjoy you, and the kids really enjoy being in your class.
Man, and likewise, they are so fired up when they get to go help the 5th graders, and they're always,
because they have that knowledge base now, because they're older and they're almost adults. They're almost, and so they get to pass on their knowledge to the youngers, and I bet they feel so empowered.
They love it.
Yes,
but please talk about your trombone quartet.
Quartet. So if you guys can believe it, there is a group consisting of 4 trombones, and it's not just us. People around the world have trombone quartets, and it's super, super fun.
So it's not a thing you made up.
No.
This has been around for a while.
I invented the trombone.
Quartet.
I love it.
But sometimes you tell people like, really, wow, trombone quartet.
And you're like, it can happen.
It is, and it's really, really fun, because if you're not familiar with how a trombone sounds, it's just the range of the instrument is kind of around the human voice, and that just can produce some of the best sounds. But what also makes it really fun is we get to do a lot of arrangements from other types of music, either orchestral arrangements, jazz arrangements, show tunes. So it just gives a wide variety of music we don't always get in the traditional band setting.
I probably should have asked you this question, but your primary instrument is trombone, right?
Okay,
I probably should have asked
trombone,
that earlier.
Yeah, that's the only one I can legitimately play at least halfway decently.
So how many years have you played trombone?
Trombone, let's see.
If you can do the math. No.
If I can do the math. Let's see. I was 6th grade.
Oh.
So what's that, 11, 12 years old?
Yeah.
So I'm probably 22, 23 years on trombone. And I started clarinet 5th grade, and then wanted to be in jazz band, so I switched to trombone. But then had started piano when I was around 6 or 7.
I'm glad that we've been friends for so many years. It's really just a pleasure to have you.
Likewise.
And
Thank you so much, Trevor.
Thank you for coming to Roseburg and being awesome.
Woo!